This is Nishat from ZM Tutorial. Today we are going to see the first lesson in our series, which is on the programming in PHP. First, we have to make sure that the basic need of the PHP is already there. Make sure that any local server like XAMPP or WAMP or LAMP is installed. If it is XAMPP, then we have to place all the files in the directory where the XAMPP is installed. Inside that, we have to look for the XAMPP folder, and then we have to look for the htdocs folder, and then the file name we have to call with the extension, or the folder name will be there. Or if we are using WAMP, we have to go to the same path where WAMP is installed and store all the files in www folder. To run, we have to use editor for writing code like Dreamweaver or Notepad. And then in the browser we have to type localhost and following the folder name or the file where we have kept all our codes and which we want to execute. PHP syntax. Syntax is only thing which makes one programming language differs from the other. It's only give you a difference of the way of writing the code and the way of writing this executable codes. Otherwise, all programming language are having the same concept. They are having the same concept of variables. Definition of variable is same. Only the display like writing the syntax of variable will be different. Basic syntax in PHP. A PHP script can be placed anywhere in the document. We can call the PHP code anywhere within the within the HTML or outside the HTML code. We can write HTML within PHP and PHP within HTML. Only we have to follow a proper close opening and proper closing of the tags. Like here you can see that we have used this for the opening tags, and the same we are using again the closing tag. In between we are writing the code. The default file extension of PHP file is .php. Here you can see the basic structure you can find which we follow in HTML. Like you can see here this doc type, HTML section opening tag, body opening tag, and then the header is there, closing body and the closing HTML is there. So this is the basic structure which we get by default when we are programming in HTML. For writing PHP code, we need HTML tags. Here you can see the opening tag is there, and we have placed one statement between this opening and the closing. So now this whole section is going to be read as a PHP script, and it is going to be read by the server as a PHP script. Here you can see that we are using the word echo. Echo has a similar means like print. Here you can see that statement is having this double quotes. We have enclosed it inside the double quotes, and a string we have passed, that is hello world, and it is been ending with a semicolon because it is a statement. Each statement in PHP is going to be ended by a semicolon. If we run this whole script same as a local host, and then the file name whatever we have given the file name, if we have placed this file inside the folder, then we have to call the folder also. We will get the output hello world. It is going to give you exactly what we have placed inside this double quotes. If anything like we are not using this double quotes, then it is not going to run. It's going to give you error. If we are missing this semicolon also, it will give us error. Now, statements. Statement is a set of command, instruction, and it is executable. Statement definition is same in all programming language, and it differs only in syntax. All statements ends with semicolon in PHP. Main key points to remember. Number 1. HTML tags are used in PHP. PHP code can be written anywhere in a program but following the proper rules of the opening and the closing of tags. .php extension file has to be created. All statement ends with semicolon. To print anything we have to use echo or print. Basically echo is very commonly used. We can write PHP within HTML and HTML within PHP. In PHP, all keywords, example, if, else, while, echo, etc., classes, function, and user-defined functions are not case sensitive. Thank you. And